Hey everyone, talking about Blanc Polychrome by Atelier. This is a kind of citrus orange blossom, but also like lavender-y kind of fragrance with a major musk and ambroxan dry down. The notes in it are lemon, mandarin, rhubarb, solar accord, petitgrain, jasmine, fig leaf, lavender moss, ambroxan, and musk. So it opens really bright yet astringent at the same time. Definitely getting that strong citrus, almost has like a neroli orange blossom tilt, but not quite. Yeah, it's a little more lemony than that. It almost goes into kind of cleaning spray territory, and I did see some people in other reviews saying like, oh, this smells like lemon pledge to me, and I could see that. That phase of it doesn't last that long, but yeah, I wouldn't say it quite does that for me. But it really gets to the edge of whether it kind of smells like a cleaning spray or not. I thought it would have more of a green bite because of the rhubarb, but I really don't get a lot of that at all. There's definitely some green presence as it continues between the moss and the rhubarb, but it does not have that typical green zing that I would have expected, or like fresh garden green vibe from the rhubarb. The solar accord, yeah, it feels very airy, like floating in the sky. Jasmine adds a little bit of sweetness. The fig is brief in here, for me at least. Like, it shows up in the mid for a really little amount of time, and it's not that strong even when it does. Just adds a little bit of sweetness. Lavender is definitely there. It's a very calming type of lavender in the mid. And before all that long, you're left with basically ambroxan and musk. I know ambroxan gets a bad rep and people talk a lot of shit about it, but it has its place sometimes. It can be helpful in extending a fragrance's life. Not every usage of it is like a blue, freshy type of fragrance where it dominates. This here, though, this is just... it's fine, but like, this costs $275, I believe, for 100 ml. Whoa, that is so overpriced. Like, first of all, I would honestly rather wear 4711 cologne than this, and you could get that amount for less than like $20 of that. Even if they were the same price, I'd rather wear that. And I just can't imagine what justifies this. Okay, to be fair, it has a lot more longevity than a lot of other ones in this kind of vein. But if the longevity is mainly just ambroxan and musk, I mean, that's... why do I need a bunch of longevity for that? I don't just want to only smell like ambroxan and musk. No. So I think this is completely overpriced, as mentioned. I will put a link in the description where you can get a bottle or a sample if you're interested in it. Really, I would say at the main points, it has a fairly nice opening. It's kind of like MFK Aqua Universalis, if you've tried that, mixed with 4711. Just, again, kind of in the opening, maybe the first within 15 minutes. But then, yeah, by the time it gets to that musk and ambroxan dry down, you've lost much of what would make this at all unique or at all worth the price. So my official recommendation would be no, pass on this. If you're looking for a really good, fragrance of this type, sort of citrusy or neroli-ish, I have another review for one recently by Frederick Malle that is, to me, one of the best out there, better than Neroli Portofino even. But this does not do it for me. Very unisex, though. I think anybody could wear it if you want to be a little bit more boring side in the dry down. But, if you like it, great, wear it for sure. I don't think anybody would smell this and think, like, this smells bad, except maybe the opening. Some people think, like I mentioned, it's a little bit too cleaning spray-ish. But I don't think you're at risk of anyone thinking it smells bad in the dry down for the most part. Especially not on your skin, but... yeah, it is what it is, and hopefully this helps you avoid buying it if you were on the fence. But if you are interested, please check out a sample and don't blind buy. Again, I'll put that info in the description.